Cool. All right. So here's the checklist. And this is the before start. Let's see. I did already the pre-flight check. And basically on the, you know, this is on the first flight.
Yeah.
These are the things you do. And then they have things to do on the what they call a through flight inspection.
Yeah.
And some fuel quantity.
Hey, one thing when we were flying this before, and I was trying to press the brakes, it didn't really feel like they could go down at all. I feel like they were just kind of like.
Yeah, they don't move much. They move like that much.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but they really, yeah, they're very strong. Okay, so let's go to the before start. There it is. I'm always modifying this checklist because I always find things I want to do differently. There we go.
Okay. So door closed and locked. Seatbelt on.
Yep.
Key in ignition.
Keys up here.
Which one is it? Either one or?
The big one.
Okay.
Teeth down.
Master switch on.
That's over here.
Strobe and navigation lights on.
Yep, so we got navs and strobes.
Like that one?
Yep.
Carb heat closed.
That's this one, and closed is in.
Mixture rich.
Push that forward.
Fuel pump on.
That's here.
This one?
And we get just a little bit of just above 0 is good.
So you keep it on or turn it off?
Just leave it on for now. And let's prime it. Let's do it, let's see. Let's do it 3 times. You rotate it to find where the knob comes out. There you go.
1.
Yep. And then give it a half turn. Push it all the way in. There you go, that's good. Alright, then fuel pump off. And then, so what we're going to do is left hand on the key and right hand on the throttle.
Okay.
And we're just going to put your hand on the top like this. You just want to push it in just a little bit like that. Keep your hand here.
Okay.
And so if you need to increase or decrease, then you're there to do that. Alright, look outside and say clear prop.
Okay. So
It's loud now. You'll be loud now.
clear prop! And then start it?
Yep, I got my toes on the brakes.
Okay.
Okay, it's good.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Your intercom volume is right here.
Okay.
That's mine. And the radio volume is here, so that's about as loud as it's going to be. Alright. What's next? Now it's taxi.
Before takeoff.
Yeah. So as we before we taxi, we want to make sure our brakes work.
What should I do with this?
I'll just kind of stick it under. Alright, so put your feet on the rudder pedals and brakes. And so hold the brakes by pushing that little bit there. Okay. Now take your feet off, toes off the brakes, and then add a little power so we roll forward about 3 or 4 feet. And then press your brake pedals to make sure that they work. Alright, press them. Press them harder. There you go. And then let it roll again. And I'll test mine. There we go. Alright, so we're going to make a right turn and taxi down to runway 6.
Okay.
Alright, you have control.
Alright, I have control.
Clear on the right.
Clear in, okay.
I'll put one light on for taxi. They'll go straight out this way. And then once you get rolling, you don't have to have much power, so you can ease that. There you go. And see how they got the double lines?
Yeah.
And then a single line. You want to follow that single line.
Okay.
A common thing for people to do is to hold the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Okay.
Now you see the yellow line. You want the yellow line to pass through the middle of the airplane.
Okay.
And so what you'll do is just basically look at your knee. See how your knee's not over top of that yellow line?
Yeah.
So move to the right. And you're almost there. Keep going right. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And there's about the middle.
Okay.
When we're flying at work, we kind of tease each other about being able to keep the nose wheel on the center line.
That an RV right there?
Yeah. Huh. RV6. So come to the right a little bit more. Good. Alright, come to a full stop here in the middle of the taxiway. Very good. Alright, so let's do our run up here.
Okay.
Before takeoff.
Canopy closed and locked?
Yep, go ahead and touch them both.
Flaps up.
Okay, touch it.
Trim set.
This is where we go for takeoff. It's the third notch up from the center. And this is when you want to make that thing go down, push the D and the U for up.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuel quantity check.
Okay, so we got a little bit out of the right tank and a full left tank.
Okay. 1700 RPM.
Alright, so the tank is on that side, and make sure your toes are on the brakes and kind of keeping an eye outside to make sure you're not rolling forward. And 1700 is like a ballpark. It doesn't have to be exactly.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Check engine instruments.
So we got oil pressure. Oil temperature is too early for it to come up.
Yeah.
We got fuel pressure. Those are the 3 engine instruments.
Okay. Suction indication.
That's kind of right under here.
Yeah.
And the suction runs these 2 instruments.
Okay. Mag check.
So the mag check, we have 2 ignition systems, and we want to make sure that both of them run appropriately.
I remember.
So we go 1, 2, and we see it goes down about 100, 125.
Yeah.
Back to both, so it comes back up.
Okay.
And then 1 click.
Mettetal traffic, Terminal 0210, departing runway 36 northwest.
Now, if you accidentally turn it off, let it die.
Okay.
Because it's very common for people to do that. So take your time, just make 2 easy clicks.
Okay.
and slow. 1, 2. Okay, so it goes down about 100.
Yeah.
Come back to both. 1, 2. All right, now do 1.
Which one? Left?
Yep. And then back to both. We do it so that we do the right one first, and then back to both, and then left back to both, because it's really easy to accidentally leave it on the left mag.
Yeah.
After you've done the check. So we do the one farthest one over, and then that. Okay.
Okay.
So carburetor heat check. You're gonna pull this out and notice the RPM drop, because
All the way up?
yep. There you go. See the RPM drop?
Yes.
Now leave it out and bring the the engine down to idle. Pull it all the way to the stop.
So, all the way back?
Yep. And this is just to make sure that the engine will keep running in this condition.
Okay.
And then watch this. When you go and push that carb heat in, you'll see it go up.
Okay.
Because it's not having hot air going in the engine. You remember I was talking about the cold air is more dense?
Yeah.
And you get more horsepower?
Yeah.
This is a demonstration of that, because we're putting hot air into the engine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's taxi up over here, and then we'll finish it, because I don't know if there's anybody behind us. Stay this direction, since the people are going to be landing this way.
Yeah.
We want to be able to see that before we get on the runway. Okay. So
Okay.
where are we at?
We are at...
Right after carb heat off?
Yep.
Light control check.
Free,
now,
correct?
that's just free. But you didn't check for correct. What does correct mean, do you think?
I gotta check to make sure they're doing the right thing.
Okay, so which way is correct?
So, that's correct, because that aileron is down, that aileron is up.
And the easiest way to remember it is that your thumb is pointing at the up aileron.
Okay, yeah.
So that's up and that's down, and come all the way to the back. The elevator is up.
Yes, it is.
Okay, then come all the way to the other side. Now that one's up.
Yes.
And this is down. So see, you're kind of making a whole box here.
Yeah.
So you're all the way over, up, over here, and if you watch a pilot do his checks,
Yeah.
like when you fly with a CAP pilot,
Yeah.
and he goes, he's not doing it right. We had a pilot from my work 3 years ago in a private plane that he had just rebuilt.
Yeah.
He had his ailerons hooked up backwards. And he crashed and killed himself on takeoff.
Oh, wow.
Because he didn't do a proper check. So free and correct are very important.
Flight instruments check.
Alright, so we have a 6-pack. This is 0, level, and we're not on a level surface, so it's a little crooked.
Yeah.
And this is set to the field elevation, which is 690 something. Let's look that up. .696, so just about 700.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is level and on. When it's off, there's a little red box there.
Okay.
And the ball is in the center roughly. And then this is, what, about 165 degrees?
Yeah.
So that's correct. And we're vertical speed is 0. So we check.
The opposite.
Yeah, they're backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, see, so what you have to do is look at the whatever number's there.
Yeah.
And say, okay, it's going to be between south and 15.
Yeah.
So south and 15, because it is reach backwards because they work differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Transponder and altitude squawk 1200.
All right, so this is on standby, so click that to altitude. That's for the air traffic controllers to see not only our position, but we transmit our altitude to them as well.
Okay.
And 1200 is visual flight rules.
Okay. Fuel pump on.
There we go. Yep.
Light is required.
All right, so put the all the lights on except for this one. This is the cabin light.
Okay.
Okay, so the before takeoff checklist is complete. So now for takeoff, we're going to do full throttle.
Yeah.
And we're going to check that the RPMs come up. It's got to be about 2100
Yeah.
is typically what they call a static run-up.
Yeah.
So anything above 2000-ish is good. And then we're going to look at the engine instruments, oil pressure, oil temperature, fuel. And then rotate at 55 and climb at 65.
Okay.
So if we're faster than 65, we're going to raise the nose. If we're going slower than 65, we're going to lower the nose.
Okay.
Okay. You ready to do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so while we're on the ground, we're only steering with the feet.
Yeah.
And the ailerons are not terribly effective until we get a lot of air running across them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll do the radio call. Mettetal traffic, Zenith 940 Kilo, departing runway 36, will be northbound. Okay. The pattern looks clear.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll be on the controls with you.
Okay.
But I won't do any input unless it's needed for safety.
Okay.
So is this running?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's been running for the last 10 minutes.
Okay. Approach is clear on the right, and the runway's clear on the left. And we want to go straight out on the runway, because we want to use up as much runway as we can. Because if we have to have an emergency stop, we want to have lots of runway.
Yeah. It's a bit of a slope.
Yes. All right. Go ahead and make the turn. Line up in the center. Remember, your knee is going to be over top of the white line. Take a look at the sockets, mostly down the runway.
Yeah.
All right. Now make sure your nose gear is lined up nice and straight.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, keep your hand on the throttle and left hand on the yoke. Use the feet to steer. There you go, a little bit to the right. There you go, a little bit more to the right. Okay, we're ready to fly. Give it a little pull. There you go. Ooh, pushing forward. We got a good gust on that.
Yeah, there was.
Leave your hand on the throttle.
Okay.
Now loosen your grip so you can be able to feel the airplane. It is a little bumpy today, so don't worry about that. And don't fight it. Just let it fly, because it'll correct itself a lot of times.
Yeah.
And you'll actually make it bumpier if you try to fix it.
Okay.
And we're going to climb up to about 1,200 feet.
Okay.
And then we'll take up a heading of, let's say 330 degrees.
Okay.
Loosen your grip. There you go. Now we can lower the nose to about 80. Okay. Let's turn left to 330 degrees.
Okay. When you hit trim down or trim up, so the up makes the nose go down?
No, up makes the nose go up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was backwards.
So while you're trimming, make sure you keep the airplane nose in its same position.
Yeah.
So that you can feel what's happening.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to kind of steer it with the trim.
Yeah.
And so what you do is, if you keep the nose in its same position, you can feel that pressure leave the yoke.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
Now, you know you're done trimming is when you let go and it doesn't change positions.
Yeah.
So go ahead and let go of the yoke and see what happens. So you're really close on the trim, but not, do you see how it went down?
Yeah.
So raise the nose up a little bit and just give it just one little bump of up trim. Bump that one bump, just like that. Now test it. Oh, it's really just so close.
Yeah. The down trim one?
Yep. All right. Very cool. Let's climb to 2,500 feet.
Okay. gusty up here today.
Yeah, just a little bit. The key is not to react to the bumps.
Good first, Skyhawk 374 Alpha, base for runway 27 approach.
A little bit of turbulence there.
Yep. Let me know if it starts bothering your stomach at all.
Okay.
Let's stay at 2,300 feet.
Okay.
That looks like we're, 500 or 600 feet under the clouds, which is good.
Yeah. You can see rain over there.
Yeah, just a little bit. We should go fly through it and get a free airplane launch. Let's go ahead and bring the power back to about 2,500 RPMs. That's good. And now, let's fly at level at this altitude.
Okay.
And it's going up very slowly, but we'll just see once it stabilizes.
Yeah.
Let's go fly through those sprinkles.
Okay.
Now, if it was a big solid column,
Yeah.
we wouldn't necessarily want to do that.
No.
Because there's a big downdraft there.
Yeah. So we're having fun while we're watching the plane at the same time.
Yeah, it's so dusty from sitting in the hangar.
Yeah. I can see it on the nose.
Yeah. Okay, so now we can turn the fuel pump off and the landing lights off. Now you've noticed I haven't flown yet.
Yeah.
Haven't done anything. You're doing everything.
Yeah.
And you haven't even scared me yet. You turn about 10 or 15 degrees to the right, we'll go through the main area of that little sprinkle there.
Okay.
It won't be enough to get too much off the dust off the airplanes, but what the heck.
Yeah.
Boy, that's just hardly anything.
I know. It looks like a lot
Yeah,
more.
see, there's a lot more over that way, but that's all right.
Yeah.
We're actually right on course to the new Hudson Airport.
Okay.
It says we're just 5 miles from it now.
Oh wow.
And let's see if we can see it. Oh, there's a few little more raindrops. That's good.
Yeah.
And we're on the right frequency. New Hudson Unicom, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo for an airport advisory, please. So we can look on the chart to see which direction the airport is. Because we're coming from this direction, we're coming at a perpendicular line to the runway.
Yeah.
Makes it really difficult to find the airport when we're coming in that direction.
Yeah.
So we won't necessarily see it until we're maybe 2 or 3 miles away.
Okay.
Now, because I'm really familiar with it, I can see it.
Yeah. I still can't see it.
No, you won't see it. Not until we're really, really close. But just slightly right of the nose is a whole bunch of hangars going this way.
Oh yeah, I see it.
See the water tower beyond it?
Yeah.
Yes. So the runway's just on this side of those
Okay.
things. And we're going to land, let's see, that's runway, I believe that's 25. We can turn this to the airport information.
left traffic, Cessna 637, 5 miles south of the field, and then enter left base for 27, grand left.
Yankee. Border. 11. Yes, runway 7 and 25. The wind's from about 330.
Yeah.
So we can see here 330.
Yeah.
And 25 is right here. So that's a little bit of a headwind component. So that's good.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is keep going in this direction,
Okay.
and then we're going to we'll take a right turn to join the downwind. You can see the airport over here.
Yeah.
So just see the hangars. Look down real close.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the airport elevation is 926 feet. So let's go down to 1900 feet.
Okay.
We can reduce the power to about 2200 RPMs. All right, we're looking for traffic. All right, let's make a right turn to about a heading of 070.
Okay.
Good, we'll up trim it a little bit so we stay at 1900 feet.
I think, yeah. Is that, yeah, we are 2900. I thought it said.
Keep the turn going. See that water tower over there?
Yeah.
Head right for that.
Okay.
New Hudson traffic, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo, left downwind runway 25, New Hudson.
Grand left traffic, Cessna 637, left base, runway 27,
That's good.
grand
So
left.
now you can see we're paralleling the runway. Real close.
Yeah, oh yeah, right
Yep.
there. Yeah.
So let's do our pre-landing check. We're going to make sure our seatbelts
Okay.
are on.
Okay. Ooh, ooh.
Our
Okay.
fuel selector is on the desired tank, and that is our fuller tank.
Yes.
Mixture, rich,
Yeah.
fuel pump on. Okay, so now we're going to reduce the power to about 1700, roughly. That's good. And we'll put 3 seconds of flaps. So just hold it down for 3 full seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. And see, that gives us half flaps.
Yeah.
Now do up trim 3 seconds. And then you can let go of that and it should be pretty close. Let me just, one little. There you go. Good. Alright, let's turn left to base. New Hudson traffic, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo, turning left base, runway 25, New Hudson.
How's that?
So let's go so that we're going to land on runway 25, so let's put the 25 on the left wingtip.
Okay.
And we have a little bit of wind from that direction, so let's go maybe 10 more degrees to the left.
Okay.
And we're looking for airplanes in every direction. We're going to leave it at half flaps for this landing.
Okay.
We're going to have a lot of wind from the right,
Yeah.
and so I'm going to help you with the crosswind component of this.
Okay, thank you.
We want to land with the nose right straight down the runway. New Hudson traffic, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo, turning final runway 25. Okay. Alright, now, see where the arrows stop and there's a double arrow?
Yeah.
That's the actual beginning of the runway, so we want to touch down past that.
Yeah.
That's because of the trees.
Yeah.
Alright, so check this out. We're going to push the left rudder in to straighten the nose,
Yeah.
and the right aileron to keep us in the center of the runway. Okay?
Yeah.
And now we're pointed down the runway.
Yeah.
There we go. There you go. And then as we roll out, we get full ailerons into that direction. It's a rough runway.
It is.
I have control.
You have control.
Golly, that's a rough runway.
It is.
crosswind, you're going to have cross-controlled.
Yeah.
In the case of a right crosswind,
Yeah.
you're going to have right aileron and left rudder.
Yeah. This seems like an older airport.
Oh yeah, well it's just they haven't maintained it.
Yeah.
It is an old airport, that's true. Alright, after landing.
After landing.
Next page, you can just hold it up like that.
Flaps up.
Okay.
Trim for takeoff.
Alright, so push that down.
Oh, wait, up, down, there you go.
Push down a little bit more, a little bit more. There you go.
Lights is required.
No, we don't need the one landing light on.
Okay.
And since we're going to take off again, we'll leave the fuel pump on and the transponder on.
Okay.
So just, that's the last couple of things there.
Okay.
Okay, so the after landing checklist is complete.
Yep.
And then let's look at the before takeoff. And you can go through, well, we'll go to the end and stop and have you do it there.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that we won't have to do because we've already done the full list.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready to take control?
Yes.
Alright, you have control.
I have control.
The airplane will want to turn into the wind, so
Yeah.
you'll have to hold right rudder.
Yeah. We always hear a lot of traffic here when we're at Mettetal.
Yeah. This is a little bit, I mean, it's a pretty busy airport for being so small.
Yeah.
This used to be a runway right here.
Yeah.
I took my first biplane ride there when I was 12.
That's cool.
Off that runway, it was grass.
That's cool. So how would you turn the lights on?
Oh, it's pilot controlled lighting, and you would click it 3 to 7 times.
Okay.
Depending on the system that they have.
Okay. I didn't know if it was different from Mettetal.
Same idea.
Okay.
Alright, so go ahead and reduce the power, come to a stop. Try to stay in the middle. Cool. Alright, let's review the before takeoff checklist.
Okay. Gotta be closed and locked.
Okay, touch them.
Flaps up. So flaps are up. Okay. Trim set.
And that is looking good right there.
Yep. Fuel quantity check.
Okay, so we got, it's almost exactly equal.
Okay. Fuel and desired tank.
And so we'll just leave it on the left.
Okay. 700 RPM.
No, we don't have to do that because we did it already at Mettetal, and the engine continues to
Okay.
run well.
Flight control check.
Yep. We just did. We had just done that.
Okay.
There's no changes in that.
Okay.
Flight instruments, we do want to check. We have that 6-pack. So what should be this? What should this read?
About where it is.
0. Yeah,
0,
straight
yeah.
up and down.
Yeah.
And level.
Yeah.
And set, and the field elevation's 926, and look how close that is.
Yeah.
This is on.
Yeah.
And level.
Yeah.
The heading is almost like 65 degrees is correct.
Yes.
And this is at 0.
Yes.
So that 6-pack is checked.
Okay. Okay. Transponder and altitude to squawk.
Right, altitude at 1200. It is there.
Okay. Fuel pump on.
It's on.
And lights is required.
Let's go put the other landing light on.
Okay, I have a question real quick.
Sure.
Is there a way I can turn down my microphone volume? Because it seems to be like catching a lot of air.
Oh, that's because of the position of this. What you want to do is have it in front of your lower lip.
Oh, okay. Okay, there it goes. Okay.
All right.
No.
So now we're ready for takeoff, and well, let's review the takeoff.
Full throttle. Check RPM and engine increments. Rotate at 55 knots. And climb at 65.
That's right. Okay. Now the one difference on this takeoff is that we're going to have the ailerons fully into the wind. That helps keep us going straight down the runway. So you'll have your left hand on the yoke and use the feet to keep going straight down the runway.
Okay.
And make sure your heels are down on the floor so you're not touching the brakes.
Okay.
Okay. And then as we begin to lift off the runway, that aileron will lift the wing.
Yeah.
So we want to, as we're lifting off, we want to decrease the amount of ailerons.
Okay.
All right. I'll help you with that. We're ready to go. New Hudson traffic, Zenith 40 Kilo, departing runway 25. Actually, it's 26 here. They changed it to 26. I didn't. It worked.
Yeah. And Mettetal takes them a lot longer to come on.
Okay, so we're going to look at the approach end and the base. No airplanes, and they can hide behind the trees there.
Yeah.
And the runway is clear.
Runway is clear.
All right, so hold full right aileron. Go. Go straight out onto the runway and then line up. You want to be as close to the center as you can. That's good.
Okay.
All right, we're just a little bit on the left side. See how that is? It's not lined up with your knee, but that's okay. We can correct that as we start rolling.
Okay.
All right, full power. Use your feet to stay in the center. All right, the airspeed's alive. A little bit more right rudder to stay in the center. And there's 55. Let's rotate. Boy, is that bumpy. Yeah. You can decrease the ailerons and lower the nose to 65.
Okay.
Boy, that was very good.
Yeah.
It's going to be really bumpy through these trees with the wind.
Yeah.
Loosen your grip so you can feel the airplane. Very nice.
I love the feeling of takeoff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Almost flying sideways.
Yes. That's like when you're swimming across a river.
Yeah.
You got to swim upstream in order to go straight across the...
Yeah.
They call it crabbing.
Yeah. I take my hand off the throttle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? We still got a little bit of time. Let's go fly over to Livingston County Airport, and let's take a heading of about 300 degrees.
Okay. Is Livingston County uncontrolled?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. KOZW is the identifier there.
Okay.
So go about, let's go 320 because of the wind.
Okay.
And we'll climb up to, let's go to 2,500 feet.
Okay.
Let's climb at about 80 to 85.
Okay.
Just fly with the left hand.
Okay.
If you let go of the yoke, see how the nose goes down?
Yeah.
So hold it back up again to, you know, that climb attitude right about there.
Yeah.
And then just give it a little up trim bump. A little bit more. Don't let the nose change while you're trimming. Just feel that change in the yoke. And then you can let go and see if it stays pretty close. One more little bump up would be good.
One up one?
Yeah. tells us about the wind and stuff there, and it's on 1887.
Yeah.
So go ahead and change that. The big knob changes the big numbers. Change that to 118. So just one click to the left.
Yep. I can't. Where is it at?
That's it, 118. And then the next is 87. So we'll use the little knob. Pull the knob out, and it'll give you all the numbers. There you go. 87.
Okay.
There you go. Now push the white button. The white one. Just swap that from the bottom to the top. There you go.
Okay.
Alright.
Howell, Livingston County, Spencer J. Hardy Airport. Automated weather observation 153 Zulu weather wind 340 at 7 gust 14 visibility 10 ceiling 2,700 broken 3,002 overcast temperature 5 Celsius dew point -1 altimeter 2,997.
That was loud.
Yes?
I couldn't make anything out.
Oh, yeah, it's
Howell, Livingston County, Spencer J. Hardy.
No, I mean, we're listening to
Weather observation 153 Zulu weather wind 350 at 7 gust 14 visibility 10 ceiling 2,700 broken 3,200 overcast temperature 5 Celsius dew point -1 altimeter 2,997.
Okay. Okay, and then the frequency for that airport is 123.0.
Okay.
So go ahead and put 123.0. And then push the white button to transfer it to the top.
Okay.
Good. Alright, so I have control.
You have control.
So this is the airport we're going to.
Okay.
And we're coming from this direction.
Okay.
So,
I see it right there.
yep, that's it. Alright, so we're going to land this way, the same way we're going.
Yeah.
So we're going to fly over the airport and then left turn to do a left pattern.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready to take control?
Yes.
Okay, you have control.
I have control.
Alright, I'll take the chart.
Here we go.
Alright, now we can do our cruise check, which is lights and pump. So you can turn both of these lights off.
Yep. I can turn them off?
Yep. And the fuel pump off. And we're going to monitor the fuel pressure.
Okay.
That's good.
Alpha Charlie Glider 5 Alpha track 2,401 north of Lasso.
I heard glider. He's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Crazy.
you know, when it's bumpy like this,
Yeah.
it's fantastic for gliders.
Yeah, I've flown in a glider and it kind of wasn't before. It's actually kind of fun.
I did my commercial glider training at Gregory.
No. Yeah, I've flown the gliders. I fly gliders out of Owasso for Silver Air Patrol.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They fly heavy lift helicopters.
Livingston County traffic, Diamond 267 Delta Charlie is departing 31 to the southwest, Livingston.
So that plane's gonna go out and kind of go away from us.
Yep.
And then, whenever I fly, one time when I was up north and I was at a camping patrol, we flew. I had my last flight there, and it was we flew over the water. It was the smoothest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love flying over the water.
Yes, when we went to Plymouth Bay the other day, it was really bumpy over land, but smooth as anything over the water.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
There's no thermals, isn't it?
That's right. And because the sun is providing the heat as being absorbed by the water.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that gives us turbulence.
Yeah.
County traffic, Paramount 215, Charlie Fox 6, departing runway 31, departing northbound.
West base and final 29 Owasso.
Owasso.
Yeah.
Let's see what the field elevation is here. It is 962. So
Yeah.
we'll use 1900 for the pattern altitude.
Okay.
And
Setting County traffic, County 267 Delta Charlie, cross the end of 31 Livingston.
down to 1900.
Okay, say it again?
As we get closer, you can just bring it down to 1900 feet.
Okay. Did you by chance hear that departing plane one?
No.
Okay.
You can see Lansing really well
Oh yeah.
on the horizon with the tall towers, the
Yeah.
big smokestacks.
How many miles away are we away from Mettetal right now, do you think?
Let's see, I'd say probably 20
miles away?
to 25.
Yeah.
We can estimate it pretty well here. Is Mettetal is here, like that.
Yeah.
And then we can go on the scale here. Almost, let's see. Yeah, 25.
Just like right on the edge of this lake, there's a lot of turbulence.
I'm sorry?
It seems like right on the edge of this lake, there's a lot of turbulence.
Yeah. Yeah, the airplane actually corrects for a lot of the turbulence because of the angle of the wings.
Yeah.
And you knew that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. You said yes like you knew it.
No, I was just like, sometimes I just say
Oh.
yeah, like,
Okay.
like, just saying I understand.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we're on the ground, I'll show you how that is.
Okay.
All right, let's maintain 1900. Just going down a little bit. And add a little power.
Is there a crosswind here?
I can't hear you.
Is there a crosswind here?
No,
Okay.
it's mostly down the runway.
Okay.
Okay, we're still going down, so how are you going to fix that? You can add power. Go ahead and bring some power up. There you go. That's the easy way.
Yeah.
Remember, you reduced the power to go down,
Yeah.
and then we tried to level out, but you didn't bring the power back up.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're looking really well for traffic.
Yeah.
I haven't heard or seen anybody.
This is, actually, I have been in here before.
Yes?
Yeah, I was at what's the Michigan helicopter thing?
Oh, yeah, construction helicopter.
No,
or the ambulance helicopter.
Yeah, I've been there because we, actually a couple months ago, we actually had a mission there. We had a practice mission for the STAR mission, Operation Lion Chill.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Alright, can you see the windsock at all?
Hang Negative.
Okay. We'll see it when we come downwind.
Okay. Am I a little closer to the runway?
No, because we're going to go ahead and cross. Go ahead and make a left 90 degrees.
Okay.
There we go. Keep it there. Livingston County, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo is in the left crosswind for runway 31. Alright, so that's good heading right there.
Okay.
You can see how we got the runway heading is on our right wingtip, so that's how we know we're going to do a nice rectangle around the airport. And then when we get a good distance, about a mile or so from the runway, then we'll turn downwind.
Okay.
Alright. Livingston County traffic, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo turning downwind, runway 31.
Watch traffic 275, left out of 29, watch traffic.
Alright, we're going to turn check the pre-landing check, seatbelts. Fuel is on the desired tank.
Yeah.
Mixture rich. Fuel pump on. Landing lights on. Before landing checklist is complete. Alright, so we're abeam the landing point. We're going to bring the power down to about 1700 RPM. Roughly. Just in that neighborhood. Okay. So now, give it 3 seconds of flaps.
3.
And then 3 seconds of up trim.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. And then we'll let go of the yoke and see how it does. That's very good. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Alright, now leave your hand loose. Let the airplane fly. Alright. Livingston County traffic. Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo turning left base runway 31. Okay, let's turn left this way.
Okay.
And we're going to be at a 90-degree angle to the runway, plus or minus the wind. So we're going to have to turn a little bit more than 3-1. That's exactly right there.
Okay.
We don't want to drift away because we got the wind from the left.
Yeah.
And that'll drift us downwind. We want to keep a nice square pattern.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave this amount of flaps because we have a fair amount of wind.
Yeah. What kind of flaps does this have?
This has split flaps.
Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't see them.
Yes. Livingston County traffic, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo, turning final runway 31, Livingston. Alright, now make a nice shallow turn and line up with the runway.
A little bit high.
No, don't worry about those lights, because that's really for the instrument airplanes coming in at a 3-degree angle.
Okay.
Alright, now you tell me left, center, or right of the runway.
At the left.
Okay, what are you going to do about it?
And
That's it. Yep. Add a couple hundred RPM.
Add or?
Add. Just because we're going to touch down before the end of the runway.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to add more power. Just kind of level out right here for a little while. Add a little bit more. Because it's so windy. Oh, well, you do have a little bit of a right crosswind.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's push the left rudder in a little bit to straighten the nose. There you go, just like that. And enough aileron to stay in the middle. Now, no.
Oh, sorry. I
Okay, right. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, now ease the power off. Then just keep the nose from touching. Hold it up. Steer with your feet. Very nice. Alright, now come drift over to the left. Follow the center line. We're going to take off again.
Okay.
Alright. It's clear, so go ahead and full power.
Full power.
That was real nice. We have a little bit of a right crosswind, so we'll keep the ailerons into the wind.
Okay.
And there's 55, so let's rotate. Bring the nose up to there. That's good. Now just keep that angle. Doing good. And climb out between 70 and 80 for right now.
Okay.
do one more here. Let's turn left.
Okay.
Crosswind here. Looking for traffic. And let's take a heading of about 240, just like that right there.
Okay.
Livingston County, Diamond Star 150, Papa Tango, departing 31. Will be departing to the southeast, Livingston County.
We're going to climb up to 1,900 feet. That's good. Loosen your grip so you can feel what the airplane wants to do. Livingston County traffic, Zenith 40 Kilo, turning downwind, runway 31, Livingston. That's just a gust.
Okay.
Alright, almost to 1900 here. Good, now level by pushing the nose down. Let the airplane speed up a little bit and bring the power down at about 2200 RPM. Watch the altitude. Push the nose, push, push, push. There you go. Now, seatbelts.
Seatbelts.
Fuel selector on desired tank.
Yep.
It is. Mixture rich.
Yep.
Fuel pump on. Yep. Lights as desired. Okay. Now, let's bring the power down to 1700 and let the nose come down.
That was a gust.
That was a good gust. Let's turn just a little bit to the right. Alright, let the airplane come down. Alright, little less power, 17. There you go. Alright, see the airport is kind of like 45 degrees behind us?
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn left base. Livingston County traffic, Zenith 40 Kilo, turning left base, runway 31, Livingston.
Livingston County traffic, Diamond Star 150, Papa Tango is west crosswind, climbing at 1,900 to 3,000 feet. We'll be departing to the southwest.
Alright, let's do 3 seconds of flaps.
1,000, 2,000, 1,000.
Alright, 3 seconds of up trim.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
That should be good. Alright. Now we're in a much better position for the amount of wind we have.
Yeah.
Just keep this very slowly, just level the wings just for a little bit, as we'll get to the middle of the runway.
Okay.
There you go, now finish the turn. Alright, so here's a really good position. See where that 3-1 is?
Yeah.
You physically steer to it,
Okay.
right for right now.
Okay.
And then you can ease the power down a little bit. There you go. And we want to slow just a little bit more. That's good. Keep heading for that 3-1. Now, we got a little bit of right crosswind, so left pedal, right aileron. Just like that. Now the nose is going straight down the runway.
Yeah.
Now ease the power off and hold it off, up, 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 up. There you go, pull the power all the way off.
Up.
Ooh, that's a good one. Now, stay in the center.
Okay.
That's really good. I got the flaps and the trim.
Okay.
Alright. Put the ailerons into the wind. And let's take off again. Full power. Then as that wing comes up, then we can start decreasing the ailerons.
Okay.
Now let's rotate. There you go. Then you can lower the wing. Alright. Loosen the grip a little bit.
All of the traffic, Skylane 2350
Line
Kilo,
out around 70
20
feet.
miles to the northwest, inbound for landing Howell.
Livingston looks like a brand new airport. before.
Yeah, they just put that runway in. Oh gosh, like 5 years ago, they totally redid it.
Yeah, nice.
All right, let's make a left turn to the south.
Okay.
Livingston County traffic, Zenith 40 Kilo is in the left crosswind, turning southbound, and we're going to climb up to 2,000 feet. All right, heading 180. Lower the nose to climb out at about 80. And then you'll have to trim to get the pressure off that you'll probably end up holding. So if you got a nice light grip, you'll be able to feel that you're having to push forward really gently.
Yeah.
So then push that down button, just one bump, the D. And then keep looking outside as you do that, and letting off the pressure, so then if it comes up, then you just hold that back down, and then see if you can let go, and see if it still stays at the same speed. Now it's trimmed for 80, and the only time that it'll go off 80 is if you're pushing or pulling. So that's why you keep a nice light grip so you can feel the airplane when it's desiring. Let's go ahead and climb to 2,500 feet.
Okay.
What's that?
How long of a drive would that be?
Oh, probably an hour. But you have to go way over that way, and then way over that way. But here, we can go in a straight line. And we're going about 98 knots, and we'll get there in 16 minutes.
Okay.
And we haven't even leveled out yet. So we'll probably go 110, 115 knots. Lower the nose, look for traffic. Okay, that looks good.
Hello, traffic, Skylane 2350 Kilo, 14 West, inbound for landing, 31
push to keep it. What you're doing is we're level out here, is what we're going to do is push forward. Go ahead and push. And now, bring the power to about 2,500. Keep pushing because it's going to climb as we accelerate. Push and loosen your grip so you can feel what the airplane's doing. That's a good RPM. And now, feel how much you're holding forward? Now, just get your fingers off the back, just hold it forward, and then watch outside and bump that trim down. And then, now see it's going down a little bit, so now you want to hold the nose up. Don't let it change pitch while you're trimming. Slightly up and you'll get it. There you go. Let's turn right to 135. Off the horizon, there's two sets of smokestacks. There's two there and two there. Okay, so we're heading for those two little ones.
Okay.
All right. Now, during this time, do your best to keep to 2,500 feet.
Okay.
And keep those smokestacks in front of you.
Okay. So we're heading towards the one without smoke coming out of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Grip so you can feel what the airplane's doing. See how the nose wants to come down, so it needs just a little bit of up trim. trend. We're trending down a little bit. There you go. That's looking pretty good.
That's good.
You can see downtown Detroit really well.
Oh yeah. I got some areas of photography photos of that when I was flying in with CAP.
Nice. Alright, where's those smokestacks? Okay, so now we're down on the left fuel tank.
KOZW copy.
What we want to do is leave the fuel pump on.
Yeah.
Switch the tank from left to right.
Okay.
That's good. Now we're going to monitor the fuel pressure. Make sure that, you know, that fuel is getting to the engine.
Yeah.
That's doing good. And now we can turn the fuel pump off. Monitor the fuel pressure.
Yeah.
And that's staying stable.
Yeah.
And we can turn the landing lights off. Alright, do that 100-foot correction.
Oh, that was good too.
Yeah.
Not the best day, but it's not a worst day.
Well, that's true. And bumpy days, you learn a lot more.
Yeah.
Because it's harder to keep the altitude and harder to keep the heading.
Yeah.
And so that if you do those things when it's really bumpy, it's very easy when it's smooth.
Yeah.
If we were able to fly above the
All
clouds,
traffic Skylane 235 kilo, 5 miles west. We'll be entering a left downwind for 31. Hello.
Say those two things again. Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Okay. Yeah, here, just turn your intercom up a little bit. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. I was trying to keep it down because it maxes out the recorder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I just couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you
If
over the radio.
we were above the clouds,
Yeah.
it would, it's generally smooth up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Well, you're doing a good job keeping on the heading there. It's
Thank you.
very good.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you over the radio. That was the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Nice altitude and nice heading. Alright, let's text your dad.
Okay.
What's his number? Okay. And let's see.
All traffic Skylane 235 3 kilo, turning base for 31. Howell.
This chart here, the GPS is not working. So I can turn that off. Cirrus.
Yeah.
And it's really amazing.
Follow
It gives you
traffic
all the
side
airplane
into
traffic that has transponders.
Yeah.
And
31.
the weather for all of the airports that you're flying near.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. And yeah, so you got radar and weather and traffic. It's so great.
What are these numbers up here?
That's a compass correction card. Well, when you install this,
Yeah.
and then you have various metal and
Yeah.
electric running around it.
Yeah.
There's 2 adjusters inside this little panel,
Yeah.
and so you adjust it for as close to the heading as you can get,
Okay.
and then you'll follow those numbers. Like if you want to go south, this one is actually really good because there's no steel around it.
Yeah.
And it's reading very accurately. But some airplanes, could be 5, 6, 7 degrees off.
Yeah. What city is that right there?
That is Ann Arbor.
Huh.
Let's put this on it. Mettetal.
Suburban traffic 122.9 Victor is left base, 27 Suburban.
Alright, let's head for that white dome.
Suburban traffic 122.9 Victor, final approach 27 Suburban.
You can see Toledo on the horizon. See the buildings?
Oh yeah.
That's Metro Airport straight ahead. See that long white line?
Yeah.
That's something interesting to do. So if you want to go to see Air Force One,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be parked at Metro Airport.
We should do that today. Is it there right now?
No, not till like 4:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, last time when I was flying with CAP and we were coming back from Detroit City, we flew the Salem VOR,
Oh yeah.
and it was a lot easier to do with the G1000.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what this thing does.
Yeah.
Is it acts just like a G1000
Yeah.
with that GPS unit.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's fly direct to the the city. And then that'll give us a nice position to join the downwind for runway 36.
Okay. That's Willow Run right there, isn't it?
Willow is... Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So if we kept this heading, we'd be flying crosswind a minute at all.
It should be a little bit to the left.
Okay.
But when we were there earlier, it was mostly straight down the runway.
Yeah.
But the reports are that it's like 330 degrees.
Yeah. So if we were to keep this heading, we would be crossing midfield.
No, well, if yes, we would be going straight across the airport, but we're going to turn before that.
Yeah.
Turn for the left downwind, so where you turn right to go down, left downwind.
Okay.
A little confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Turn right to turn left.
Yeah.
VOR is over there.
Yeah, I think I see it actually.
Yeah, it looks, the white building looks like a church steeple.
Yeah.
Yes. Kind of like an upside down ice cream cone.
Yeah.
It's a shame that it's Saturday and there's hardly anybody on the radio.
Yeah.
You can see Lake Erie over there.
Yeah. When we were flying, we flew over the...
US Air, 421 SSAR, loud and clear.
I think one time we should go fly over Lake St. Clair. I think that might be fun.
Yeah.
Suburban traffic 1229 Victor's cross 127 Suburban, close pattern.
Okay, well, let's do this. We'll come in more from the north, so let's head for that dome over there.
Okay. I think I noticed there's a lot of white domes around here.
Yeah, there's, you know, sports domes.
Yeah.
Suburban traffic 29 Victor, left downwind 27 Suburban.
Yeah, at the airport right there.
That's it.
Okay.
You can see your school?
Oh yeah, it is right there. Everything seems so much closer up in the air.
It is. When I fly to Florida, it's, to go to Tampa, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Suburban 29 Victor's left base 27 Suburban.
From where? From here. Oh, from Metro to Tampa.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about this. So
Oh,
that doesn't seem right.
No, this would take about 9 hours.
Yeah.
Now, let's go down to 1,700 feet.
Okay.
Suburban 29 Victor's final approach 27 Suburban.
And this is a dangerous area because we have airplanes that are converging in the same area to land there, so we really have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Loosen your grip. Okay, now we can head right for the middle of the airport and maintain this altitude.
Okay.
Actually, let's point a little bit to the left of it because of the wind that's going to push us south. Mettetal traffic, Zenith 940 kilos. Coming up on the left downwind runway 36, Mettetal. Okay, see how we're down 100 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, if you loosen your hand. Remember, you reduced the power to go down.
Yeah.
But you didn't retrim. So, just bring the power back up, and let's just give it a little bump when we trim there. Okay, let's turn downwind. And we can correct that altitude. Pull it up a little bit. Okay. We want to go and be very, very accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do our downwind landing checklist. We got seatbelts on.
Yep.
Fuel selector on the desired tank.
Yep.
And it is mixture rich. Fuel pump on. Lights as desired. There we go. Now we're abeam the landing point. Let's bring the power down to 1,700. And then let the airplane come down. And 3 seconds of flaps.
1, 2, 3,
3 Well, let's see where it's at right now. Not bad. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Alright, keep going straight. There's a good view of Metro.
Yeah.
And Willow Run. Alright, let's turn base. Mettetal traffic, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo, turning left base. Runway 36, Mettetal. Loosen your grip.
I didn't realize that key is right there.
It's close. Alright, let's go ahead and do full flaps on this one. Let's go 3 full seconds to make the flaps go all the way down. And then 3 seconds of up trim.
3.
Mettetal traffic, Zenith 4 Sierra Kilo, turning final, runway 36, Mettetal. And what we want to do is have about 60 to 65 on the speed.
Yeah.
And we can tell if it is there if we let go of the yoke and the airspeed remains constant.
Yeah.
And it looks good. So now you got to concentrate on not putting pressure on the stick because that will change your airspeed instantly.
Oh.
Now we can look at that 3.6.
Yeah.
See how the nose is kind of going down where the 3.6 is kind of going up?
Yeah.
Add a little power. And a little bit more. Don't pull back on the stick. And a little bit more power. There you go. Now we're heading right for that 3.6.
Okay.
This is controlling our descent path.
Oh, okay.
But you still have to steer it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, now bring the power down. And we got enough energy to land so you can bring the power all the way off. And we'll just head for that 3.6. And round it out. Round up, 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 up. Woohoo! Very nice. And we'll go to the second exit, so let it roll.
Okay.
Now steer, stay on the center line. Here's that center line. It's not under your knee, is it?
Oh.
There you go.
It's more lined up with my body now, actually.
Alright, now turn. Add power to the turn. We'll park in the same spot that we did.
Okay. You don't want to park at the tie down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Oh, let's stop here. We'll do the after landing check.
Oh, I've been turning the yoke.
Alright, you have the checklist?
Okay.
There we go, after landing.
After landing, flaps up.
It'll stay in that one, yep.
Trim for takeoff.
Push that down.
Third notch, right?
That's it. And lights as required. We don't need the landing lights. Well, we'll leave one. Well, let's leave one on for taxi.
Okay.
And fuel pump
off. Fuel pump off.
Yep. And a transponder to standby. Okay, now we're ready to taxi in.
Okay. About there.
That's good. Alright, full stop. And the shutdown checklist.
Mag grounding check.
I just did that yesterday, no problem.
Okay. Avionics off?
Yep.
All the lights off?
Master switch off. Remove ignition key.
All the way to the off position and put it up on the dash. There we go. And now it's hard to record the time.
And can you time